Good morning and welcome to A-1 Vacuum and Sewing's live stream for
Good morning.
Friday,
Good morning.
November 22nd. Jeannie's so happy and chipper this morning because I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah, he shouldn't. There's lots of work to be done. He should be working. I don't understand what he's
She
even
hasn't
thinking
seen
about.
that part of my book that just is pages upon pages of all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy.
Yeah, no, he squeezes his play in, so don't worry about it. He wants more play. That's the problem. So
More
this
play
is somebody who
is what-
doesn't squeeze in any play because
she does
squeezes
not
'cause
value herself.
He squeezes in the play. Somebody has to do the work.
No.
Alrighty. So I'm not saying he doesn't work. When he's here, he's working sometimes. Otherwise, if he's not here, he's at the bike shop or he's like talking on the phone with his
I don't
boyfriends.
play anywhere near enough.
So let's.
Jeannie doesn't believe in quality of life.
Do you like being involved in marital squabbles today? Last night. Okay, so my friend Debbie was working on her Stitch Delight panel, her dream panel, this weekend, and I was looking at going, that doesn't take that long. Why am I not finishing my poinsettia panel? So guess what I did, and it's been sitting there for 2 years. I only had I think I had like eight of them to go. And there were like some that are longer, that are like 15 minutes, but some of them were like 4 minutes. So I slapped it in my snap hoop and I was like, let's do this. And so I finished it. I haven't put the binding on, but I wanted to show it to you. I showed it to you the other day, but I didn't show it to you complete. I'll show it to you in sections. And I did like a super pale green here, and then I did red on the inside. But this is the stitching. Does that look so magical? And
Magical.
I don't know why you had to say that.
It's magical.
Oh, that wasn't the tone you used before. Anyways, okay.
What are you talking about?
So it is so beautiful, and doesn't it look gorgeous? Because the very first thing I say when I teach the class is good enough. That's what you need to focus on. Because some of my
Hey. What does she have over there?
Nothing. She
It's
doesn't
like
have any.
pretzels or
yeah,
something.
there are pretzels. Oh. Poppy, no.
Are those your pretzels?
These are not my. There are pretzels that Dana brought for us. Hey, Michelle, do you know where that onesie is? Is it in the bag? I gave it to you. Is it in the bag?
This is how it works in my household.
Get
I always assume the dog is up to no good. Jeannie always assumes there's no reason to be concerned about the dog.
Oh, I see it. It's on the copier. All right. So, whatever. It's just a pretzel. She's slimming down.
She is not. She's still fat.
So last night when I was
Aren't
doing
you?
this, some of the placements, I was like, whoa, that wasn't very good. But then I don't worry about it because when you do the whole thing, I always tell people it looks like echo quilting. So that line is half an inch away. It's echo quilting. You don't want it to look like crap, but just know that good enough will look amazing.
Can we talk about that for a second?
What do you want to talk about?
Because
I'll let him talk while I show you.
There is.
Oh my God. Is that just gorgeous? It is if I did it over again, I would have used, because I am going to do it over again for a class, I would have used a little bit of a more lime green.
You would think, Linda, she'd be nicer to me given that I'm staying home.
Look at this one. Look at this
Oh,
red
look at
leaf.
this one.
Look at that pattern. So beautiful. And I know he's making fun of me, but there was, this one.
The other day, she was in the
Look
middle
at
of
this
doing
one in
that,
the
and
in the dark red.
She looked at me and she's like, "Oh my God,
Is this gorgeous?
you totally sound."
Or
like me
is
when-"
this gorgeous? Gorge. Okay.
All right, so we're gonna have a conversation.
No, before, let me finish talking about this really quickly. All right. If you want it, get the panel now. I only have 3 bolts, and I know that sounds like a lot, but I think there's 10 of these on each bolt. That's 30 people. Because I am going to do some kind of sew along or stitch along or a class or something with this. And when I talked to Hoffman, they didn't have a lot left. So if I need to get more, I want to get more now. And you want to get it now so I can ship it to you. I talked to Gideon yesterday. He's from Stitch to Life, the people that make the design. They gave me a code. He gave me a code. We have an affiliate link. Use our affiliate link, please.
So the affiliate link is on the affiliate page. So if you go
On our
there
website.
and click that link and then purchase, we get a little taste.
It's just a little bit, like little appetizer.
But are we going to have a discount code?
The discount code is Jeannie. Can somebody type it in for me? Because we don't have Secretary Monday anymore.
Jeannie is not spelled correctly there.
Jeanne, class 2. All one word.
I'm going to put it up.
Patrick's going to put it up. Jeanne, class CLASS 2. So, and the discount is 40%. So the design is not cheap, but you'll use it over and over again because you'll do it once and you'll go, oh my God, I got to do it again. Oh yeah, it's the only colorway. So they didn't reprint the pink or the white. All uppercase.
All
not that
uppercase?
Not that it
no,
matters.
I think it will.
So all
stuff like
uppercase. And it is it's but
So that?
yes.
Bam.
That's the code for Stitch to Light. However, Gideon told me, I don't even know if I'm saying it right because I think they say it differently. I think I'm saying it wrong.
What?
His name.
Gideon?
That's how it's spelled like we would say it here, but I think I'm saying it wrong. So, yes, that's
like
it. That's
Gideon?
Patrick sent it. I was like, you got it. All uppercase, I think. All uppercase. Yes, Miss Joanne, but all uppercase. It's 40% off the $100 with that code.
That's an awesome discount.
However, because I asked, are you going to do a Black Friday special? And he said, no, they are doing their December sale. And normally their December sale is 50% off. So I don't know that for sure. And this code ends November 3rd. So, this code is only good through the end of November. And then December sale starts.
But we don't know what maybe the December sale's 30%.
I bet it'll be at least 40%. If not, it's usually 50%
so
off.
if you are a
Do you want to take your chances?
FOMO or fear of loss action person, buy the design now. If you are a gambling woman or man,
I would gamble. You know why I would gamble? Because I think it'll be at least 40.
You gamble and you lose.
That's true. That is true. But I would still do it because I'm like, I can save $10. I mean,
what do you like? Is it like, was the store prepared for her at all?
No. We are not poppy proof.
So all right. So I want to talk about Super Good Enough.
I have other stuff to talk about. It's more
fun. Well, we have a couple things to talk about.
Can you give me the jelly bag? Because I don't want to forget.
So, will you hand that to me so I can clean my glasses? What would you do without me?
Do you want me to clean yours? I'll clean yours while you're talking.
I don't trust you to clean.
I would do a great job.
Let's have just a brief conversation about good enough. There is something called good enough, and there is something called super good enough. Every time you do a project, you are battling a number of factors. You're battling how the project is hooped, the combination of fabrics, the threads that you're using, the combination of the thread and the in the bobbin thread, whether or not you're using the right needles. And hopefully today you learn a little something about that. That said, there are those individuals that can't get over themselves. You gotta be okay with good enough sometimes. Like, work to figure it out. But like every now and then people come in, they show me a project. We sew on the machine. Everything's great with the machine. They're struggling with that combination. How unhappy are you gonna make yourself? Oh, like, and there's a difference. Like, I had a machine that came in yesterday. And the machine had a legitimate issue. What's funny is I never get the whole story. So, you know, talking to the customer, I like, and that doesn't mean that people are hiding it or lying about it, but like, the customer basically came in. There was definitely a tension issue going on with the machine. And as I was talking to her, I'm like, here's somebody who's not okay with good enough. As I was talking to her, I was like, you know what? We should really take a look at it. Come in, let's take a look at it. There was an issue with the machine. And then as I was talking to her after we fixed things, she basically described to me that she had missed the take-up lever 3 or 4 times when she first threaded the machine. And the first thing I noticed when I looked at the machine were there were burrs on the hook. Now, this was a used machine that we sold, and I knew that machine did not go out to her with burrs in the hook. So I was suspecting that something like that happened. Didn't matter. Brand new machine. We're going to take care of it. But, you know, every now and then there's an issue. And if you really believe that there's an issue, take it to your dealer and let your dealer look at it. And I know a lot of dealers don't do that real time, but like, how much frustration are you going to inject into your life before you handle the issue? And so, you know, and then if it's like 95% perfect, why suffer? Take a deep breath, realize it's super good enough, and get it done.
Yes. Yeah. I just did good enough for that. Sometimes there's things where it needs to be perfect, and sometimes it's just good. Like, thread makes a difference. I've learned that here at the shop, because sometimes I'll stitch something and like you can't even see the definition of each stitch because of the thread, and I just switch out the thread and it's so beautiful and defined. But if I'm hemming the inside of my jeans, who cares? If I'm doing something I'm going to display and people are going to be looking at it, then maybe I will like take some more time for that, and I'll look at the stitch and make sure it looks beautiful. But there is just good enough. So,
well, and good enough means different things to different people too. Like, some people just get it done, and like what they're looking at is a little bit less. So, I mean, but like, there is something about being 100% all the time. Nobody's that way. I'm just trying to inject more joy into your sewing.
Okay, Shelly asks, what size hoop do you need for the poinsettia panel? I think there might be some.
Oh my God, what is
that's
up with
just
her today?
Poppy just climbed into my Kimberbell closeout box, grabbed something and ran. So she just got crated. Lost my train of thought. They usually have different packages that you can buy. There's going to be one that's for the 9.5 by 14 inch hoop and bigger. They might have a. Oh, she opened up the wool balls. She does like those. And then sometimes they have smaller hoops where they break down multiple hoopings, and then they usually have long arm, and they might even have multi-needle. So you have to look on there to see. What I'm going to be using is I will be using the 9.5 by 14 and the 10.5 by 16. You can do it with, it's really made to do with the 9.5 by 14, but there are some petals where you have to be spot on to get it in there, and you might have to hoop it a couple different times where you're like, oh, I'm just a little bit off. But if you have a Solaris or Luminaire and you have the 10.5 by
Garrity
16,
said that code wasn't working.
I put it in and it worked for me. So, it's only going to work on the poinsettia panel. And it might have only worked on the 9.5 by 14. Like, I put it into my cart to test it and it worked. So it's not going to work on everything. I think it's just works on that one design.
The 9.5 by 14 poinsettia panel design.
Yeah, and it's the holiday. It's the poinsettia holiday or something like that. And if you have other stuff in your cart, maybe that's what's throwing it off. So it is that code. I know last time he let you get everything. That code is only for that poinsettia panel. It could be for the other sizes too, but try it again and see if it works if you take that out.
I sent a package for Asuli yesterday, so I don't know if
Asuli, yours might have gone out.
It may have gone out. Like
we'll check
not
up
knowing
front.
what your orders are, but like almost everything went out yesterday.
And Dwani, hold hers. She did another order, so I need to throw some stuff in there. Where do we buy the pattern? Oh, the pattern. Can I put it on
These
there?
are for single needle machine. What do you
No,
mean?
it can be done on the multi-needle. Can you type in there Stitch Delight? The name of the company is Stitch Delight.
Is it stitchdelight.com?
.net, I think. I'm pretty sure it's stitchdelight.net. So I'm gonna do a special.
I'm putting that if that's what it is.
You want snap hoops. If you're gonna be doing the panel or any quilting, any type of quilting on your embroidery machine, snap hoop is the way to go because we put it on, lift up the top, reposition our fabric, put the top down, and we're ready to go. You just pull it taut, and you're ready to go. So for this, why don't we go ahead? It's not up there yet, but let's do snap hoops at 25% off. So, and I have to order some. This is the thing, like, the ordering gets crazy. We always have some in stock, and the ordering goes crazy, and we have to order, and so it takes a little time sometimes to get your stuff because we'll sell out of things.
And it's a crazy time of year right now. Like, we've been crazy, but we're not the only stores that are crazy.
Yeah.
Like, it is balls to the wall Christmas ordering season, and like all of our manufacturers, suppliers, everybody is going nuts right now.
So our contractor, we ran into him the other day, and I said something about how we were balls to the wall because Patrick says that, and I was like, that's a horrible term. He and I started laughing about it, and I didn't understand what that. I was like, what does that even mean? And he and I started talking about it. We were giggling.
And then, like, you should have seen what they thought it meant.
Well, he thought it meant, and then Patrick came over, and I was like, what does that mean? Balls to the wall. Okay, and then Patrick explained.
Well, like, it's like a basketball thing. Like, when you're practicing and it's time to run your like, sprints, you put your balls to the wall and get ready to frickin' go as hard and fast as you can. That's not what they were saying. I'm like, what? Where'd you get that?
Pat and I we were giggling because we never. I mean, he's an athlete. I think Pat, right? So I bet he played basketball. I've never played basketball. Only like if I had to in gym class. So we were just laughing and going, what does that mean? Like, why would they say that? Like, why would that mean you're really going after it? And then Patrick explained it. I was like, oh, okay.
It just means get ready to sprint.
That made it even funnier that it was like, that made more sense.
Totally sensible.
Okay. Do you mean the clamshell? Oh, can you go grab a snap hoop for me, Patrick? So I can show them. I will, after we get off here, I will put them up, the snap hoops. I will put them up at 25% off, and that's going to be like a holiday special that we're doing. So, but I got to order more. I literally have like 2 of each in the store right now, the 9.5 by 14.
Where's our open one?
Maybe there's one right here. Is there one here wrapped up? Sorry. I need a pen so I can write this down so I don't forget. Snap hoops. So get your snap hoop now. So this is a snap hoop, and what's great about it is when you're ready to position, you just take this off, put it back on, pull out your wrinkles, and you're hooped and ready to go. And I don't even take the bottom one stays on my machine the whole time. The gray part stays on my machine. And I lift the green, put it up and over the top, and reposition and pull it back down again. So it is quick and easy. You're not pulling it off the machine and redoing anything unless you have the app. And in that case, because we're using the camera, you have to pull it off, take the picture, and put it back. Now, I got to look at the calendar and see when we can squeeze this in, because it's going to be tight with Patrick and I going, and it might be close to Christmas, and you might watch the recording of it if you can't make it. I'm going to do one session each.
Well, so here's a question. Let's record it. Just do a clean recording of it, because it's holidays and it's a weird time to do it.
So
and
do
you know
two
what
of them?
happens? No, just record it.
But I'm saying for the Stellar and the Altair, and then the Luminaire and the Solaris.
Yeah, just do 2 recordings, 2 clean
I
recordings.
just love having you in class, and then we can talk and hang out.
But the
and
reality
I get to sing
is,
to you.
the reality is, we're gone from the 20th to the 2nd.
Okay, it might just be a recording.
So we may just record it. We're going to talk about it over the weekend, because it makes a lot more sense to me, because I think you could do a couple-hour recording. And what happens anyways, and what I hear all the time, what are you doing?
Joanne said that's not what it meant when I was growing up. Joanne, I want you to put in the comments what it meant when you were growing up. Or email me. Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Patrick, do you carry the guards for those? I don't, but I will special order anything for you. So if you want the guards, let me know. Send me a note. And so people came into the store yesterday. I was like, oh, let's do that at this discount. And because we're not doing a Christmas sale. If you are local, just come in and say, that's what I want. And I'll give you a deal on it. Just come in. We'll do
So you want to know where it really comes from? This is incredible.
Oh, so he made that up. Did you make that up?
No. They said that in the 1950s, basically,
Joanne,
in the 1950s, they basically, like, balls to the wall became an athletic reference. But basically, this phrase originated from the use of steam engines. When the engine is running at full speed, the balls of the governor spin and lift outward, which decreases the amount of steams going into the engine cylinder. So when the balls were to the wall, you were hauling ass in a train.
What's the governor?
And the governor, like, it's a centrifugal thing. When the engine's moving super fast, the weight of the balls pulls it open and allows steam to escape so it doesn't blow up.
That's funny. Joanne,
So
is
it's
that
been
what you were
around
talking
a lot
about?
longer than the 60s, but something tells me that's not what Joanne thought it meant.
Okay. Will you ever get the ivory panel? Oh, you know what? They didn't send that to me. They were supposed to send me 2 red and the ivory, and I didn't get it. So, and I have this big minimum with Hoffman, so I'm going to say no, not right now.
So Nancy Narkowitz is also saying the code didn't work. It's only going to work on the 9.5 by 14 inch.
Oh, the other thing is you need an account with Stitch Delight. So if you don't have an account, you have to put all your information in. If you don't have an account,
Yeah, you have to log in and get an account.
You have to get an account, and we're going to try it right now and just see if it works, and we will confirm that for you. I do have some other things to talk about. Can you go on here, Patrick, and see if we can?
I don't even know where I'm going. It makes a lot more sense for you to do it.
Oh,
we
my
need to
God.
keep that door locked until 10.
How did it get open?
I guess I never locked it.
Oh, this is my computer. I need a new computer.
Oh my God, really?
I need a new one. It's glitchy. Okay, I want to talk to you about some others. So thanks for me
Do
to
you
do
really
action.
need a new one?
We're gonna do.
Look at Jeannie's computer. This thing is abused.
You know,
You guys should see my computer.
I'm on mine more because I'm working longer. Okay, we'll do the snap hoops. I will check the code for you, and I wanted to talk to you about Wallflower. I sent out an email last night to everyone who's in the group. If you join, I will send you a second email. But we are good on kits right now, but we're running low. So if you want to get it, we'll always make more, so you'll have them, but you might not have it when we get started. So if you're thinking you want to do the Wallflower mystery quilt, the Kimberbell one with us, then I want you to get signed up now. I am also waiting for some more embellishment kits, so there are some orders that are hung up because I needed some more embellishment kits. And if you wanted the Glide mystery thread brown box special.
Cindy West, that's a fantastic suggestion. So if you clear your cookies, log into your account, then the code will work.
See, some of us don't even know how to clear our cookies. I don't know. What do I do? Restart?
No, you go into history.
Oh, I know how to clear my cookies. Clear your history. Your surfing history.
Well, no, that's not what it is at all. But like, if you go into your history on the section where you can clear your history, you can select clear cookies.
See, I don't know how to do that either.
Restart your computers.
I think I need to do that.
Restart
I'm having
your
all
computers.
sorts of issues.
Do your thing.
I struggle.
The struggle bus. Yeah, we gotta start locking the door.
Patrick! Whatever. Yeah, I think the discount is only for the panel, so take everything out. Oh yeah, Shelly, I saw your order. Added you to the group. You were the last one I added to the group. So what I'm saying is, I'm gonna get your stuff to you as soon as possible. But if you ordered late, you might be waiting a little bit. You might get it right after Thanksgiving and not before. It's hard to keep up. It's really hard to keep up. And and we're a small shop, so we don't. If you could come in here and see, like, it is packed.
It's an operation.
Yeah, so it can be hard for me to keep up with everything. I wanted to show you something else because these just came in yesterday. You better shut it, Pops. She is so cute, though. I just look at her and I just melt. Okay. Zippy Panel 3 just came in. So this is Lori Holt. If you've done 1 and 2 and you can't get enough, here's Zippy Panel 3. Can you hold it up, Patrick?
You're standing up.
So what this is, hang on.
No. She will trash that, Jeannie.
Okay. There are 4 small Zippy bags, and there are 4 large Zippy bags. And they're so cute. You do need to get zippers to go with them. And then it makes up these adorable bags. You want to quilt it. You want to add lining fabric to it. And I think this isn't going to happen till January because, of course, we're running out of time in December.
We have no more time.
We have no more time. We're out of time. But I was talking to Michelle about this, and I think what we're going to do is we're going to do 2 sew-alongs. One sew-along will be with Karen Bowles. She did the last one where you do it traditionally on the sewing machine. The other one is going to be with Michelle, and it's going to be quilting and IQ Designer. And we're going to keep it nice and simple and show you what you can do with your machine. But Michelle and I were looking at this one, and we were like, oh, let's just outline it, drop in your fill. Let's do this one, outline it, drop in your fill. Some of you don't know how to do that or you're scared to do it. We're going to keep it nice and simple. We looked at...
Is this on the site?
The panels on the site, I bumped it up to the top.
And how about zippers?
Zippers are on the site, and I put a link. There's a link to the zippers, too. But I just got these yesterday, and so I
Meaning
didn't.
there's a matching set of zippers on the site.
You
like,
can choose.
yeah.
You can choose because, hey, Lori, can you bring me zippers 1 and zippers 2? And like this one, I was like, Michelle, what if we have them take it into IQ and they use their shapes and we pop in little, like you can put hearts or stars or whatever you want in there? Because a lot of you don't even know how to select your
So
shapes.
basically, all the zippers will work.
Yeah, there's 2 different zipper packs that you can get, and they're both going to go great. So zipper 1s or zipper 2. I think zipper 2, I'd say zipper 1 has like a pink in it, and zipper 2 does not. So more, maybe a little bit more traditional, but they'll both be fantastic. And I don't even know. Hey, Lori, I don't know if in the back we have any of the Zippy bags that are done. In the back on the, would you mind checking? I'll show you a finished one. I didn't even think of it. I'm missing mine. The big one fits your pop rulers perfectly. And that's where I keep my pop rulers. They fit perfectly. Oh my God, they're so, oh God, I love it. I have 4 bolts. Yes, I have 4 bolts, which means get it now, because if I have to reorder, we're not going to have them to ship to you until maybe I talked to Riley Blake yesterday, and they said they're 8 days out in shipping. So here's one of the Zippy bags. So once you sew, and this one we quilted just on the sewing machine. We'll do one sew along where it's going to be on the sewing machine, because if you're just a sewist, we want you to be able to do it. And I did this one where I boxed the bottom. So same thing. And then there's this is the size small. There's a size large.
It's like a
This isn't
honeycomb.
This isn't that. It's not that.
All right. Hey, so did you need to talk about any of this? Because
Yes.
we got to wrap it up.
Yes. Okay, I just put this up. I'm in love with my pressing bar. After I did the midnight delivery, because Annette told me she used the pressing bar and it helped so much. And I was like, I didn't even think of that. So I love this one because it's low profile. It just sits right on your wool mat. So use this in conjunction with your wool mat, and you lay. And this is great for your quilt blocks as well. When you're piecing, you just lay it on top of this, and it's just like, it just pushes that seam forward, right? And just the physics of it makes it so you're gonna get like even a better press. You got to get the pressing bar. What I love about this one also is the price. So the other pressing bar, the one that I have, and it's 12 inches, and it's the U something, which is also great. And the great thing about that is it has a wooden block, and you can kind of use that wooden block as like a clapper too. So there's advantages to that one. Great thing about this one is the price. It's $18.99, and it's 17 inches long. So you can do like a whole section. So if you've always thought about getting a pressing bar, but you were like, $30 is kind of pricey. The other one's $35 with the wooden block on the bottom. If you thought about it, this is a great way to try it out. And it's on the site, and I think I bumped it to the promotions page too. So I think it's up there, and I think it's on sale. Pressing bar. Get one. Get one for you. Get one for your friend. It's a great price. It's a great price too, because if you like, it's hard to find a good gift, $20 and under these days. I don't know about you, but for me, I feel like I buy junk sometimes for a pair. We bought socks for our kids last year. They were $22
Those
a
were
pair.
really nice socks. You don't have to spend $20 on a socks.
I was
but
like
they're my
they're like
favorite
the Bombas
socks.
and the Stance.
The Stance socks. Those are the best. They last the longest. They like.
But I couldn't believe that I was spending over $20
Yeah,
for
but
a
you're
pair
buying
of socks.
like Gucci outdoor socks. Like you do not have to spend. You can go buy a 3-pack of socks for like $6 at
I just
Costco.
remember buying like socks for $1 a pair, and I'm still not over the sticker shock.
She's like, I can't believe that Louis Vuitton bag. No, that's like, yeah,
I don't buy
of course
Louis
that's
Vuitton.
expensive.
I don't buy
But
Louis
like,
Vuitton.
Yeah, but that's the equivalent of.
But if you want
Louis
a great
Vuitton
gift,
socks.
again, I bought 12 of these, so just know that we'll get it out for Christmas. But if
We'll do our best to get it out for Christmas.
Yeah, if you
It's
I might have
like
to order
last
more.
year's Christmas list. We were shipping until February, so we will do our best. But it is a crazy time of year. All right, hey, Anything else? We gotta
Yes.
wrap it up. Let's
Yes.
go.
Okay, don't forget.
Focus.
We are doing Kimberbell's Rewind 80s Rewind event. It's going to be in January. It comes in this cute little jelly tote. Wouldn't it? So cute. I haven't stitched out mine. There are 3 projects that you're going to be stitching out. The first one you're going to be stitching out is the little patch here. I know it's hard to see, but I'll show it to you on this. Michelle did it on the onesie. She sewed the patch, and then they have a new product that is an adhesive iron. So this is Choose Happy. So that is the first project. It doesn't include the onesie. That's not included. You're just going to be stitching the patch. The other thing you're going to be stitching is...
Do we have onesies for purchase or no?
No.
Okay.
Just go and grab them at Target or something. I haven't done mine. I'll do it over the weekend, but I'm going to be stitching this out. It's a little zipper bag, and it's adorable. It looks like a cassette, and I'm sure kids these days are like, what's that?
No, cassettes are totally coming back in.
That's weird.
My son was telling me that, and I'm like, that's like the worst recording ever. Like, why are they...
Do you remember making your mixtape, and I was trying to catch it like right at the beginning, or you would record it off the radio or something like that? You didn't do that?
No, I totally remember doing that.
I loved it, and then you would give them as gift to your best friend. These are my favorite songs. Okay, and then the last project you're gonna do, which Michelle stitched out, is this adorable little strawberry, and it would be perfect to put a little piece of jewelry in. So you untie I'm not going to do it right now, but you untie the top, and then it folds open. So, and this is going to be, all of this is included. They had it with a little bit of twine, and we did it with, you're going to get it with ribbon instead, because it was easier to tie, and it was so much cuter. So those are going to be the 3 projects. Entertain yourself. It's just here to have fun, but we're going to be doing that in January. Get signed up for that. Don't forget, these kits, they don't send them to me until 2 to 3 weeks before. So, if you signed up, you don't... Quilt Talk is about to start. So, it's 10:06. The ladies are here.
Question?
Do you have a question? I don't have a
Well,
question.
so what are we giving away? Are we giving away another vacuum?
That's what you said. Well, I think we should give away a poinsettia panel and...
So are they 2 prizes, or is there 1 prize? They can probably hear you. I like secrets too. Panel and vacuum?
No, panel and zippy.
Panel and zippy?
Poinsettia and zippy.
Whoa, that's a big one.
Whatever.
So, all right, so
we love
2
you.
winners. 2 winners.
Sorry.
And for those of you that are new, chat happens on that side of the screen. Comments open below. You must be signed in to YouTube to leave comments, and they do not appear until after the live stream ends. And the question of the day is, what are your holiday plans? Like, what's happening in your household for
Or you know what
Christmas
I like better?
and Thanksgiving?
No,
Okay, Jeannie, let's go with what you want now. What do you want now?
What is your favorite holiday tradition?
We ask that every year.
We do. Let's ask it again. I love that one.
Okay. So scratch, don't mind me. I'm just here to support this one.
No, you got me thinking.
Griswold's family vacation.
Okay, so Michelle's is
But
watching.
do not answer in the chat. It's got to be answered down below. We got to go.
What is your
Bye-bye.
favorite? What's your favorite holiday tradition? And then I want you to log back on or just sit there and wait because it should pop up. But Michelle Burritt and Gail Kramer here, they're going to do Quilt Talk. The topic of the day is going to be needles. So we're gonna work to demystify, and that's coming up in just a little bit. Did we answer all our questions?
We answered all the questions.
All right.